Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. I'm sorry to greet you on a Monday like that with a headline. Um, yeah, we have to talk snow. Winter's not going to wait, and I'm not saying that we're going to just start winter and stay there. We've often had times where if really cold air comes early, which is what I would consider heading our way, it wears off in a couple of weeks and we turn around to a warmer than normal pattern. So that is the possibility, but for right now, it's going to get cold. But let's cover today first. First, we do have rain approaching. That's out in the western part of Wisconsin right now, and it will be heading our way. So how do we figure out when it's going to get here? We use, in this time frame, we use the high resolution rapid refresh model. And this is a radar forecast, so we'll put it into motion for you. So today is going to be dry in most areas. We're at 11 o'clock and noon. So there's noon. So you got a great morning. You got a great mostly into the afternoon. Hey, good morning. Yeah, John Ellsworth, that is a 4-letter word for sure. And Helen, good morning. Also, Judy Boomer, good morning. I know it is Michigan. That's for sure. Okay, so 2 o'clock this afternoon, still dry. 3, 4 o'clock, the rain approaching Ludington and Manistee and Muskegon and Benton Harbor, St. Joe. And by 5 o'clock, approaching Grand Rapids. And this model should be pretty good. It's been right on the money here. And, I could see it being an hour or so off, but that's about it. This is 6 o'clock. So the showers into Grand Rapids, the showers into Kalamazoo and probably Battle Creek, into Traverse City, the Traverse City area, 5 to 7 o'clock, probably more like 6 o'clock. East side of the state still have into the evening for dry weather. This is 8 o'clock. Showers approaching Bay City and into Midland and in Mount Pleasant and in Gaylord, in Lansing, probably in Jackson, not yet in the Detroit area. 9 o'clock, dark. 10 o'clock, heading into the thumb, heading into Detroit. Ann Arbor, you get at 8 to 10 o'clock this evening. And it lasts about 2 hours in any one spot, and then it's gone. So, total rainfall out of this. Let's make it a little bit bigger for us to see. It's a Monday, Mark. Come on. Okay. Total rainfall out of this is going to be a pretty consistent rainfall, I would say. A lot of 3/10, 4/10, 5/10 of an inch of rain. Northern lower Traverse City over to Gaylord to Alpena. Maybe you get a thunderstorm in there and shoves it to 6/10 or 7/10, somewhere in there. Hey, good morning, Kimberly Faith. And good morning, Catherine Keys in Oakley. And Nashville, Michigan, Tony Johnson. I've never been to Nashville. Is it a place to go? Name sounds good, but I need to get there. Okay, now we got to talk snow. I teased you a little bit there, but we have to talk about it. So what I'm going to show you are the temperatures at about 5,000 feet up. And unfortunately, in meteorology, we show these in Celsius. But I just want to tell you that, in the middle of winter, we use 0 Celsius to -2 Celsius as the rain snow line. This time of the year early with the ground warm, the lakes warm, probably got to use about -4, -5, and you'll see that we're easily past that in almost all areas. Not today, though. This is the warmth ahead of the frontal system, and tomorrow we cool down a touch. We're into Wednesday, and it's cooler than it has been. But now here's Thursday, and that's when the cold front starts to come in. Remember, we're keying off about a -4, -5 Celsius at 5,000 feet. And what does that also do? with lake water temperatures still, I mean, let's be generous at making it cold. Let's call it 50. That's 10 degrees Celsius. That's a 15-20 degree temperature spread. That's more than adequate for lake effect snow, which is what I expect. Again, it will still be spotty, but in the end, I expect by the time we get through next weekend, we'll be showing you pictures of somewhere in lower Michigan, probably Kalkaska or Mansalona, maybe Kingsley, or maybe the Lake Ann area, Interlochen, 2 to 4 inches of snow. So we're into Friday morning, and look, the cold has made it all the way into the Detroit area. -7 at 5,000 feet Celsius again. Traverse City, that's cold enough for snow, even with warm ground and warm lake temperatures. And it comes in a second wave. Here's the weekend. A secondary cold front comes in, and we go down a few more degrees. So if this was just a little isolated pocket, it would come in, out, we'd warm up. No, this is about a 2 or 3 wave pocket of cold. Hey, Anna Tracy, good morning. And, here we are at next Tuesday, the following week, and the cold just keeps pouring in. Now, some good news is that, like I said, maybe we get a 2-week burst and it lets up. Signs of that as we get out to October 22nd, but we'll have some cold air to get through for that. Okay, are you seated? This is the first snowfall total map, snowfall forecast map I'm showing for this year. And of course, we have to get to Friday before we even have to deal with it. Well, let's just go right on through the weekend and into early next week when I showed you the cold air. And this doesn't mean that all of this would stick on the ground and stay there. It'll fall, stop, melt, fall, stop. But over the course of the next 2 weeks, maybe up to 6 inches of snow in probably 3 2-inch bursts. And that's Kalkaska, Mansalona, Gaylord, Grayling, down toward Cadillac, Buckley, and of course in the UP as well. So sorry, folks. Sarah, she's like not shy. Bring on the snow. Let's look at some temperatures. High temperatures today will be actually very nice in the low 70s in the eastern part of the state. And then Tuesday in the mid 60s. Wednesday, not bad in the south, still 60s. Well, the 40s start to creep into the north. And then Thursday is when we'll probably have falling temperatures, getting cooler by about 10 degrees. And then Friday, we're into the chilly air, still upper 40s for highs. The ground is warm. We got that buffering layer of warmth off of Lake Michigan on a northwesterly wind. Sorry, Donna Heiner. Still has their summer porch furniture out. You might want to take care of that here in the next few days. Saturday in the 40s. And then remember, we get that second wave of cold early next week. We look at Monday, high temperatures 40 or 43, 30s in the north. And we'll just keep going because the good news just keeps coming. That's next Tuesday. And that's next Wednesday, high temperatures in the 40s. So, in other words, maybe not so much prepare all of your equipment for winter, but prepare your mind. Prepare your psyche. It is coming. Now, what I want to show you here is this. Is this bizarre to have Nate Northrup? Sorry. No, we're not kidding you right now. Sorry. Is this bizarre to have these kind of temperatures? Well, I just want to show you, a lot of people say, well, it's Michigan, it snows. It does snow in October. Our typical first flakes in southern Michigan are around October 30th. Our typical first inch of snow is about November 15th. This is the temperature anomaly in Fahrenheit. So when we look at next Saturday, this coming Saturday, we're looking at 10 to 15 degrees colder than normal. And you start to get some of these early next week, some of these purples showing up, and that's about 20 degrees colder than normal. And then we get into late October, October 24th, and it works off for several days. This is a long ways out on a model, out 16 days, and it shows another blast coming in. That's kind of what I feel like is setting up as a pattern, kind of a cold pattern with some breaks in between there. Sorry, had to start your Monday like that, didn't I? But you know what? I got to tell the truth, or at least the truth as we see it on the data of the weather. Typically, these cold outbreaks are forecasted early, over forecasted on cold. The models still haven't really figured out how to put that value of warm water from Lake Superior, Lake Michigan into it. They do better every year as things get tweaked. Probably will be a little over forecast by maybe 2 degrees, but when all the models say it, you got to believe that they're doing pretty good. But doing pretty good. I can't spit it out yet. So there you have it. We have a great Monday on the way. We have rain coming this evening for about 2 or 3 hours in any one spot. We're back to okay Tuesday and Wednesday, and then it's all downhill from there. I will, of course, keep you updated. And, of course, I'm getting excited about the time of the year where you need me to let you know what the driving will be like. Hey, let's face it. That's what we get into meteorology for, is for interesting weather. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have a great Monday.